Ngeba Sojola here. In this video, we'll be basically discussing the legacy of mine dumps or mine tailings in South Africa. So in 1886, huge gold reserves and deposits were found in a place known as the Witwatersrand. Right? This sparked a gold rush which lasted for about 130 years. Right? So now, in this gold rush, for every ounce of gold that you produced, you had to remove about 2 times of waste, right? This waste basically contained elements like uranium, arsenic, cyanide, mercury, chrome, nickel, right? Everything which was purified to get the gold is basically found in these mine dumps. So basically, when these are very toxic chemicals, when you actually mix them together and leave them in the open, firstly, they pollute the air, right? Because when you purify gold, you basically refine it to very fine particles, and then you heap it uh, uh, as if it's a small hill, right? Now, this dust is actually blown by the wind, and it actually turns the air toxic, right? Now, another thing is that these toxic elements which are found in the mine dumps also seep into the groundwater, basically the water table which we found and that we use for water underground, right? It is recorded that about 50 tons of uranium basically pollutes underground water on a yearly basis in South Africa. So basically, another issue is that there is something called acid mine drainage. This is when the toxic chemicals and elements mix with the water and produce an acidic effect that can destroy plants, be bad for drinking, not be able to sustain the natural habitat using this water. So it would be a very toxic concussion or mixture of basically chemicals, right? These mine dumps basically are the second biggest uranium, right, reserve in the world. Now, when you mine gold, you have byproducts. Now, the main byproduct that is available here, right, is uranium. So there's a lot of uranium in these mine dumps that's around in South Africa, specifically the Witwatersrand, right? So basically, we should understand how toxic these mine dumps are to our livelihood, and we should be able to find solutions for us to deal with these mine dumps so that they don't pollute our air, right? Don't pollute our ground, and definitely not pollute our water, right? South Africa and Johannesburg is basically the most radioactive city in the world because of these mine dumps, right? So in the next videos, we'll be providing solutions and what can be done to deal with these mine dumps and actually help the community develop and and actually turn it into economic tools to pull people out of poverty. Thank you for this opportunity. I'll see you in the next video.